The Noodle Nest. One breezy afternoon, Max the Yorkie puppy followed the smell of garlic and butter through the forest. It wasn't just any smell, it was the warm, comforting scent of freshly cooked pasta. With his nose leading the way, Max arrived at the top of Noodle Hill, where he found a giant nest built high in the trees. But instead of twigs and leaves, the nest was made of spaghetti noodles. "Whoa," Max whispered. "That's a lot of noodles." From inside the nest came the sound of clattering pans and worried chirping. Max scrambled up a pasta ladder and peeked inside. The nest was actually a cozy bird bakery called the Noodle Nest, run by a flustered parrot named Chef Pesto. Birds of all feathers flew in and out with trays of pasta pies and noodle knots. But today, something was clearly wrong. "Excuse me," Max said politely. "Do you need help?" Chef Pesto fluttered over, spaghetti stuck to his feathers. "Oh, pup, we're in a pasta pickle. Our spaghetti dough machine spun out of control, and now noodles are tangled everywhere. We can't bake, we can't move, we can't even fly." Max looked around. Noodles were dangling from branches, wrapped around mixing spoons, and even tied into knots on the oven knobs. "Don't worry," Max said with a confident bark. "I've got an idea. What if we slurp our way out?" Chef Pesto blinked. "Slurp?" "Yes, if we all slurp and nibble the noodles in teams, we can untangle the mess and have a tasty snack." Pesto's feathers perked up. "Brilliant." Max rallied the birds, blue jays, robins, sparrows, and even a sleepy owl. They lined up with forks and beaks ready. Max called, "1, 2, slurp!" and the great spaghetti slurp-a-thon began. Birds zipped through the nest, following noodle trails like spaghetti detectives. Max tugged one long strand that was tangled in a muffin tray, and it whipped free like a ribbon. A group of hummingbirds worked together to unravel a fettuccine flag wrapped around the weather vane. Laughter filled the air, and bellies filled with warm pasta. With every bite, the nest became clearer and cleaner. Finally, Chef Pesto swooped down from the mixing perch and announced, "The bakery is free! Noodle Nest is open again!" Cheers erupted. Max wiped sauce from his whiskers and grinned. To celebrate, Pesto baked Max a special treat, a cheesy noodle pup pie topped with meatball bones. "You saved our bakery," Pesto said. "You're our honorary pasta pup." Max wagged his tail, happy to help, and that was the tastiest cleanup ever. As the birds fluttered back to baking and singing, Max curled up in a pasta bowl hammock, full and happy, dreaming of his next delicious adventure.